Plaintiffs Dawn Smith and her husband Richard say Richard bought a puppy from the defendants for Diane as an anniversary present. Less than 24 hours later, they were forced to put the pup down. Dawn claims the puppy was malnourished and dehydrated, but the defendants refused to refund their money. Defendants Robert Hall and his fiancée Caitlin Blasco insist the dog was healthy when Richard took him home. Caitlin claims after they refused to refund the plaintiffs' money, the plaintiffs set them up to meet in a parking lot to try and bully them. And they caught the confrontation on tape. They're countersuing for harassment.
Start with you all.
Well, what turned into a supposed anniversary weekend gift, my husband was going to buy me a puppy. It turned into a nightmare. He found on Craigslist a puppy. This is Juice. He's a Chihuahua. We were told he was 8 weeks old, had his shots, and these people are puppy scammers. We found websites after the fact that they've been scamming people about puppies.
When did you buy him? Let's go start from the beginning.
May 22nd.
And so you believe they're scammers. Why?
They sold us a puppy that they said was 8 weeks and healthy. And we bought him at 10 o'clock Friday night. By 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, he started having seizures and he couldn't walk or stand up, couldn't eat. I had to rush him to the vet.
You had to put him down.
Had to put him
Less
down.
than 24 hours.
Oh my goodness, what did they say?
They said he was only 5 weeks old, not 8. He was dehydrated, he was malnourished, and it had caused neurological damage. And that they couldn't save him.
Oh, yeah, a statement from the vet of everything.
And that's the bill.
To call the defendants?
Yeah, we tried to call to get our money back, whatever, and then it was our problem, I guess, or whatever.
You got to give me a little more
He said that it was
explanation.
Our problem, that he was fine when he gave us the puppy.
Let me hear from you all.
Well, the puppy was fine in our care. They actually had a choice between 2 puppies, and they picked that puppy out. And it was perfectly fine, running around, licking my hand.
Did they call you after the dog was put down?
Actually, we got some really nasty text messages after the dog was put down from him.
When was that?
That was on...
It's 5:23 of 15. He sent it at 8:59, another one at 9:02, and then 9:16.
On the 23rd?
Yes.
This is after talking to you?
That's after talking to us.
You told him, we don't know what you did or whatever?
Yeah.
That was your response?
The puppy had the vaccination.
So they got hostile about it, obviously. Did he tell you about the malnourishment?
He brought it up once. Yes, he did.
All right. You think you know more than the vet who put him down?
No, I don't.
Got it.
The puppy was fine in our care for 6.5 weeks. They picked the puppy out of, they had a choice of 2. They picked that puppy out. It was playful, licking her face when they came at night. She loved it, absolutely loved it. The husband and wife even said it, is this the one you want? And he said, yeah, sure, and they purchased that puppy.
It was in a dark parking lot. How we gave him know any different?
We gave him copies of the vaccination that it got.
All right, and what other evidence do you have? You made reference to them as being scammers.
Yes, sir. We have 2 other things put off the internet, naming both of them first and last names about scams that were going on with puppies.
I recently purchased in England from Robert Hall and Kathleen Blaser and Misha. The dog they advertised, 2.5-year-old Brindle male bull terrier, all vaccinated. They said they had him since he was 8 weeks old. I found out the dog is 6.5 years old. They did not have him since he was a pup, nor vaccination records. He was previously owned by someone else. They cannot provide any history of documentation. Okay, so we have one other person that said you scammed them. Here's another person they're providing me with something. This says, warning. Robert Hall and Caitlin Blasco, located in Indiana, are trying to scam people by offering bull terrier puppies that do not and will not exist. They sent me photos of the fictitious mom and dad-to-be dogs. However, the male dog, dad-to-be, happened to belong to a friend of mine, and she is not part of this. In fact, her dog is neutered. Stay away from these people. They are scammers. Public records show that they have a long criminal history, including fraud, theft, and several other charges. They are trying to take your money. You have any answer to that?
No, I don't. Never even seen nothing, heard about that before ever in my life.
Okay, you think these people just made up your names?
I'm sure there's more than one Robert Hall and Caitlin Blasco. I mean, I've never heard it before.
That are together.
I've never heard of that before.
That are together. Got it. Now you're going to talk to me like I'm crazy. All right. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I have also, which is public record on the internet, of the defendant's record, which also shows his criminal record, which also shows 4 or 5 receiving stolen property charges.
You know if any other Robert Hall's been accused once again of theft and receiving stolen property, forgery, counterfeiting, application for fraud? Here go the problem, possession of cocaine. There you go. You crackheads. I knew I'd get to you. I got me a couple of crackheads here today.
Your Honor.
You all got me
Your
that
Honor.
time. I usually know a crackhead when I see him. You got me on that one.
No.
You got me this time. It messed up my record. I usually could pick out a crackhead like that. Is this you or not, sir?
Sure isn't.
You haven't been convicted
look at
of any...
40-year-old with a
you haven't been
mohawk.
convicted of any of these things?
Nope.
You act like you're on crack today.
Nope, sure haven't.
Yeah, well, you act like you're on
My
crack
social
right
security
now.
number isn't on there.
$1,500 for harassment. What is it for? What have they done to you?
Him and his buddy tricked us into meeting them as a setup at the movie theater to buy a puppy. Mm-hmm. And his buddy came up to the side of the Jeep and blocked it in. Mm-hmm. And then he came up in the front of the Jeep and blocked it in.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and show it to him.
And then he came up in the front and blocked us in and wouldn't let us leave and tried bullying us and intimidating us into giving them their money back. Mm-hmm. They took the law into their own hands. Mm-hmm. I had my 2-year-old son in the car, Your Honor.
With
he was
bags
screaming.
of dope in the back seat.
No, there was no bags of dope.
phony.
Were you there, lady?
You were.
Was it crack?
I was.
No,
Yeah,
my
you
husband
were.
doesn't lie.
Was
Your
it
husband
crack?
is a liar.
No,
They had
marijuana.
crack in the back seat.
Within reach of their 2-year-old.
They had the marijuana was on the top. The crack was on the bottom.
Yeah, just sitting
I'm
up
putting
there.
that based on
Yep.
presenting problems.
We have
All
our
right, what do
witness.
you have? You say you have something?
Yeah, here's some
showing
pictures.
them?
We also have a video we'd like to present you. Here's the pictures of him blocking us in with his buddy on the other one. And here's text messaging, too, that we'd like to present to him.
Yeah, he
Threatening
sent
us.
very creepy, disturbing text messages saying, please do not let me find you somewhere because you might end up becoming my best friend. Guess what? He ain't dreaming, but you might be. Thanks for screwing us. I love you, but I may love you more later. I can find out a lot about you with a phone number. Will love to see you soon. Told I, you here I come.
And he
And
did
Facebook
everything
is
that
a
he
beat.
said. He looked up the records and he did what he said he was going to do. See you soon in Judge Mathis' courtroom
Your
where
Honor.
we will sue you. That's right. He told you right and he did right.
Stay tuned. The verdict next.
Now let's see the video you have.
Okay, I don't know what he did to the puppy. It's 140-pound run. I told him not to sell a dog. I told him not to sell a dog. I told him not to sell a dog. He shouldn't have sold a dog in the first place.
What was...
The only thing I can hear is you saying, why did you sell him that dog? I told you not to sell him that dog.
Your Honor.
You were admonishing him about selling him the dog because you knew it was fraudulent.
took
Have
his
a
own
good day.
hands, tried
Your
to set
claim is
us up.
dismissed and yours is granted. Have a good day. Judgment
Thank you,
for the
Your Honor.
plaintiff.
Grow up. Grow some hair, old man. You're
Yeah.
40 years old
Grow
with a
some
mohawk.
I want to thank you for saying I'm 40.
I want to thank you,
Thank
too.
you very much.
Good.
Thank you, too, Mohawk
And you
boy.
look like it.
Right on, brother.
Trust me.
Thought you
Your
were
wife's nothing but a
Thought you were scared trying to come intimidate us till I got out that truck about to whoop your buddy, huh? Didn't do
Something.